Hello, everyone. Welcome to our general love forecast. Hope you guys are doing well. So let's go ahead and get into some messages. All right, guys, hope you're all doing fantastically. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the energy is like for the collective. Hopefully there's something in the messages that you'll be able to resonate with. And if you are interested in getting your own personal mini reading at any time, after I do the general reading, then of course we'll go ahead and take a look at your situation. And I did already receive one prior to when we started. So let's get into it. I am drawn to a few decks here today to see what can come forward. Let's see, Jeanette, can you read me a general? Absolutely, Jeanette. Yeah, you can go ahead and submit that at any time. And then once I'm done with the general love forecast, then I'll start doing the personal mini reading requests. Okay, so we've got the payment information scrolling down below. You could also submit a super chat. It is for a minimum of $9.99. Okay, all right, guys, so let's get started. I'm going to start with the Sacred Healing Journey deck, taking a look at the vibe for your connection. All right, hope your day is going well so far. And my daughter Cameron is our moderator. Feel free to go ahead and ask any questions if you have any. Okay. What's the energy here today? Angels and spirit guides for whoever needs these messages. Precious. Valuing time together. I really like that. All right. And of course, it's very important for two people to be able to value that time that you do spend. It depends, where are you guys on this journey? Are you together? Are you in separation? Are you guys going through some challenges right now? Is somebody thinking about you, focused on the memories that you guys had shared at one point in time? Let's see what else. What other energies do we have coming through here today? Seclusion, escape from the world together. Ooh. So, this could be one of those messages where you just want to be able to spend time with your person and not have anyone else interfere in the relationship, Hi, Ahud. Welcome. Melrose P. Hello. We do have broken coming through for some of you, feeling fragile, needing to rebuild. So I get that for some of you guys, if you are in separation from your person and there is this need to take time to heal from whatever might have happened to break you guys up. Let's see what else. Let me grab one more and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. Your person could be going through this dark night of the soul, anxiety, anxious, sleepless nights, depression. There could also be parts of you that feel that as well for yourself, Let's see. Ooh, and bottom of the deck, we've got Eternal Flame right here. Divine Soul Love. Maybe some of you guys feel that this could be your twin flame, or even, of course, your soulmate. So the bond is there, but something happened here more than likely to either break you guys up, or there are some challenges, as I've mentioned, that could be happening here for some of you. All right, so I wanted to grab some verbiage from the masculine and the feminine. I'm going to start with this deck called Divine Feminine Confessions. This one is by Divine Essentials. Ahud, the Cash App, it's scrolling down below. That green strip that's scrolling across the screen, it'll give you all of the information for the payment types. So yeah, if anyone wants a personal mini reading, go ahead and process your payment first. It's for a minimum of $9.99. And submit your information in the comments, okay? And then we'll get to that as soon as I'm done with the general love reading. All right, so let's grab some words from the feminine first, and then we'll grab some words from the masculine. All right, so the feminine coming through with a couple of cards here. I've checked your social media accounts to see if you're okay. Nothing makes me happier than making love to you. So there's the intimacy and the love, the physical connection that you feel with your masculine. But this is clarification that you guys are not together. If you're checking their social media accounts, more than likely there is distance here. Bottom of the deck for the feminine, you have the key to my heart. Okay, and if you're feeling anxious at this point in time, divine feminine, or even depressed, it could be because of the distance between you and your masculine. All right, so let's see what the words are from the masculine here. Let me set that aside. All right, so from the divine masculine side, let's take a look at their confessions and what it is that they want to say when it comes to the relationship. All right, here we go. Some words from the masculine. Don't hold back. Jump in and give to me, all of you. Set the pace so I can too. And, you know, if you relate to this, divine feminine, maybe there is a part of you that has held yourself back from expressing certain things to the masculine. For some of you guys, it simply could be that there is distance and time apart and there has been no contact, you know? Even though there's no contact in the 3D, though, there could be 5D interaction between some of you guys. Let's grab another message from the masculine here. Divine masculine, what do you want to say to your feminine here? Oh, look at that. Look at this. I talk to you within my mind all the time. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you answer me? I swear you do. So I'm telling you, even though you guys might not be speaking face to face right now, maybe it's been a while since you've talked to each other, but there's that energy exchange, you know, this eternal soul flame type connection. You're exchanging energies. Telepathic communication could be happening here. Bottom of the deck from the masculine, we have memories. Okay, so there really is something tied into those memories that you guys have shared together. And we have a masculine who remembers how things were before, you know, going back to the very first card, valuing time together, those precious memories perhaps, wanting to spend time alone with you, this seclusion, escaping, and just being able to spend time together, you know? So, and now it says, I have too much passion building up for you. I'm going to explode. It's like they've got so much to say, but unable to say those words to you in the 3D for now. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Ahud. So yeah, go ahead and submit your information down below. Okay. Yeah, so we've got memories coming through there on behalf of the masculine. Okay, so now let's tap into some tarot and see what we can find out. Let's see. Is anyone on the list yet? Yes, there is, Ahud. There's one other person ahead of you if you decide to... no, actually, you've already submitted payment. Yeah, so you would be second in line right now. Okay. So Melrose P, if you want your general reading, then go ahead and, you know, process it and submit your information, and then we'll go ahead and add you to the list. Look at this, guys. We've got the Four of Cups. So this depression is popping up. See, Dark Night of the Soul, and then we've got the depression reference right there. This could be you, but it could be the other person as well, or maybe you're both tapped into that energy of the Four of Cups because you guys are at a distance from one another. So disconnectedness for sure is coming through right now. Not together, more than likely. This is giving you guys a lot of time to think about each other, perhaps. Let's see what else. And then we've got the Page of Cups. So there's curiosity on their mind right now, you know, wondering perhaps, do you think about them? You know, are you wondering how they're doing? This is focused perhaps on a masculine who's got a lot of questions here, which is why they're talking to you in their mind, you know, that curious mind of theirs. I talk to you within my mind all the time. So that makes sense, the way that's coming through right there. Part of the reason why you guys could have broken up might be due to a lack of equality in the relationship, meaning that one person wasn't doing as much as the other, you know, and that's what's needed in order for a relationship to thrive and to be successful, because both people are meeting each other halfway, not just one person doing everything, you know? Let's see what else. I'm telling you guys, we've got memories popping up. Six of Cups. Okay, going back to the Divine Masculine message. Okay, I know it's hard to see because it's small, but it says memories at the top right there. I have too much passion building up for you. But right now, that passion, it's all in their head, it's in their mind, it's in their heart. It's not something that they're able to share with you in the 3D sense. Not right now anyway. But the Six of Cups, it is telling us that when it comes to the masculine especially, they're remembering, they're thinking, they're missing you, Divine Feminine. I am picking up off of that vibe. But that doesn't mean you don't miss your masculine, Divine Feminine. I feel you absolutely could. But the energy that I'm feeling from the masculine is a lot stronger. Look at this. This could also be a contributing factor for some of you. Why things are broken, okay? Why things are fragile, and why you guys fell apart. It collapsed because of infidelity, or they were not being truthful to you. If it wasn't cheating, if it wasn't a third-party situation, then it was something else where they weren't being honest, okay? Being or doing something shady here. We do have the Two of Wands, okay? So this is giving you guys a couple of paths. And it's totally up to your masculine, Divine Feminine, to take a path towards you. It's up to you to be able to choose which path you're meant to be on. And if you guys just happen to choose the right one, then I feel there's a really good chance at being able to find each other again. But this is clearly part of the equation, you know, heartbreak, the grief over the separation. And yes, this can represent a love triangle right here. All right, so if that's not a part of your story, then of course you don't have to take that part of the message, but it hurts regardless, you know, that type of experience. And then we have this broken energy that is clarifying that. We've got tens popping up though. Okay, so tens typically do represent completion of some sort. Ten of Pentacles, we do see financial windfall. This could be an indication of success when it comes to finances, career. You know, maybe your person, they're doing well in that regard. But when it comes to love, I feel they could be struggling a little bit there. And then there is this need too to either lay down the heaviness that they've been carrying, especially if they're in this dark night of the soul type vibe, you know. But this could also be that someone's taking on too much, you know, it's weighing too heavily on them, especially, let's just say, someone between the two of you is just putting in all of that energy into work, you know, burning the candle at both ends and not having a whole lot of time for anything else, especially if they're not wanting to focus on the problems and the issues. It could hurt too much to really wallow in that type of energy. Look at the next card. We've got the Five of Cups. It makes sense. Loss, despair. So this is someone who could be dealing with depression because they're not with you. You could be feeling that way as well. Oh my. We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so strong and sexy, divine feminine. This is your energy. All right, and the Queen of Wands is also known to be very vibrant, very exuberant in personality. You know, you're somebody that the masculine is very attracted to. However, right now, it's just not going anywhere. We do have the Two of Swords. So we do have that stalemate energy where things seem to be stuck, and that could also be picking up off of the depression and the anxiety. All right, but we do have hope. Here's another 10 that's coming in. So we do have good luck on your side, or at least when it comes to this relationship, things can still turn around. Okay, so that's what's presenting itself so far. Lindy Lund, hi. Thank you for the super chat there. We'll get to personal readings after the general love forecast. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some other messages. See what else we can learn here. But that's quite telling, the way that's coming through, you know? All right, let me see. I wanted to also focus on this deck here. It's called Divine Love and Separation. Okay, we clearly are seeing that there are people who are not together right now, couples who are at a distance at this time. So let's grab some messages here, and of course take whichever one makes sense for your situation, your person, yourself. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for those who are in need of these messages, especially those who are in separation. What do we need to know, please? They miss you. They really miss you, this person, you know? And it says on the bottom, I'm really missing our friendship. So not only do they miss the relationship itself, but you guys could have started off as friends, and there's something about the interaction that they miss about that, you know? Ooh, look at this next message. Look at this. I ghosted because I couldn't handle what I was feeling. But they miss you. So the intensity of the relationship could have been too much for them. They couldn't handle it. Look at this. I miss feeling your energy next to me and physical touch. So it doesn't necessarily just have to equate to intimacy, but there's something about your presence that they really are missing. There's this empty void, you know, something is missing for them because you're not there. That is what's coming through there. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot and let's find out a little bit more as to what's happening here. It's resonating with you, Ahud and Lindy. Okay, let's see what else we can find out here. Well, we've got the divine feminine energy coming in as the Empress. All right, so this for me clarifies that you have a masculine who's missing you. And it could also be they're picking up off of your vibe that you miss them too. Whoa, we've got the Strength card. Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo as well, or you could have Leo in your chart. This is about finding the courage within. We do have the moon. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. As we've already seen so far in this reading, there's deception. You know, something was hidden, and that created a relationship that ultimately fell apart because of these secrets and lies, perhaps. You know, and I have a feeling, Divine Feminine, if you relate to that, there's something tied into that energy where they were not fully disclosing of what was going on, or there could have been sneakiness going on. And then we have the Seven of Cups. You see, they had entertained way too many options, these multiple possibilities, not realizing perhaps that they already found the one that they were looking for in you. And took a look at other connections, possibly thinking that the grass was greener or that they could find something or someone better, lying to be able to explore these options. But I have a feeling it backfired on this person, and now they're trying to find the courage to reach out. I can't help but feel, divine feminine, that this could be a masculine wanting to reach out to you. Look at the next card, guys. We've got the Emperor. So here's your Emperor right there showing up for you, divine feminine. So you're both coming through here. Okay, divine feminine and divine masculine, Emperor and Empress. You guys could be divine counterparts as well, but I have a feeling instinctively that we might have a masculine who made some mistakes here because of either infidelity, or they just kept things from you, or they weren't being fully honest with you, and that creates issues. Let's see. Hi Dawn, how are you? Thank you for the request. Yes, we'll take a look at that. Look at this. I can't make this up. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Three of Swords. Look at that energy, guys. Okay, so heartbreak, love triangle. That's not everybody's situation, but it's coming through here. So take that only if it makes sense. If it's not a love triangle, if it wasn't a third party, then something else was going on here that created a disruption in the relationship, more than likely breaking you guys up. But, we've got the Knight of Wands right next to that. And so they are all about their adventures, and sometimes they're not really interested in settling down or committing to a partnership. They want to explore. They want to be able to see their options, so sometimes the Knight of Wands can be looked upon as a player. And if that's the case when it comes to this masculine, I feel they're now coming forward as an empowered emperor, and this is a masculine who's now ready to take control of the situation and really show up for you, divine feminine. Okay, here's our Ten of Pentacles again. So financial windfall keeps popping up. Maybe this can pertain to either of you, of course, or both of you, where money matters are improving. But this, for me, in a love reading, Ten of Pentacles represents a perfect match. Plain and simple. It comes through as a perfect match. Emperor and Empress represent that perfect match, that divine counterpart. Not to say that it's been a perfect relationship by any means, but you guys fit each other like a glove. There's something about this connection that's coming through, and it's a very strong chemistry. It's pretty intense. And then we've got the Three of Wands. So there is this need to not focus so much on the heartbreak. It's already happened. Maybe you guys had that tower experience and it was very difficult. And so now they're telling you here, I miss you, and if they did ghost you, or if they just suddenly left your life, it's because they couldn't handle either the commitment or the intensity of the relationship. And that caused them to do things that, they weren't acting from a place of integrity, unfortunately. But they really do miss your touch. They miss seeing you in the 3D. Even if there is 5D interaction, it still doesn't fill the void of interaction in the 3D here. There's something that they really want to be able to manifest with you in the future. And it's going to take some work, yes, to be able to get here. Look at these cards. We've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Nine of Cups. Look at these cards. Let me move this one over. You've got the Two of Cups, and now we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there could be future marriages here, or if not, they're telling you that you can have this intense happiness in the partnership. This can be a wish that can manifest, especially when it comes to love, whether twin flame, whether soulmate. It's represented here that you guys can still find happiness in the relationship. All right. And of course, there might even be some of you who realize that this has been way too challenging and maybe too much time has passed and you're not interested in rekindling this partnership, but this is still a part of your journey to be able to find this type of love. So if, let's just say you're single right now, just know that a part of your life, your life's journey, is going to lead you towards someone who can fulfill that emptiness, that void in your life or in your heart. All right, so that's for some of you guys, but I feel there's also the potential for love to come back around, for exes to reunite, for two people who are estranged to come back together, you know, so that's not impossible for you guys to work it out that way. And then we've got the Six of Wands, which is victory. I love it. So regardless of some of the challenges that you guys have endured, okay, it does seem that success can still be something that you guys are able to bring forward in the partnership. You know, that wish that can still happen. KVS, Anna Escobar, thank you guys so much. We'll get to your request shortly. So that's what's coming through, okay? So let's go ahead and continue to tap into that type of energy for the collective here. See what else we can bring forward. Yeah, they clearly miss you. I can't help but feel that this is a masculine who's missing you at this time. Okay, really thinking about you. There's something about the 3D energy. You know, maybe life is going great for them. Career could be going fantastic. But clearly not everything is going well. Love life could be just horrible at this point in time. They could be single and still missing you, still thinking about you. They could have also gotten themselves entangled in third-party drama or might have already moved to other relationships, but there's nothing that compares to what you guys had. So in a way, karma is really teaching this person a lesson, I feel. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out here. Be pulling from the Golden Dahlia. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please. And thank you so much, everyone, for the super chats and the personal reading requests. And thank you for everybody who's tuning in for the very first time. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, we've got awakening, which I feel is very important on this journey. We have forgiveness. Look at the lineup here. We've got divine feminine. So I feel for my feminines, you are in control of the situation and the outcome. And it could be the masculine going through their awakening, but I feel that that's something that you've both experienced. So I feel, divine feminine, you have a masculine here who might come forward with an apology because they're struggling and they want forgiveness for something that they've done or something that they've said. Look at this. We have the need for patience. And lastly, we have yin and yang, okay? You guys are coming through as divine counterparts. You really are. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we can find out here. They want your forgiveness, but maybe you're not ready. Divine feminine, you know, that could be the masculine needing to just wait until you're ready to offer that forgiveness. Oh, thank you, Ahud. Okay. Justice will prevail. Balance will be restored. You know, being able to face the truth of a situation. This is clarity right here. Look at the next card. We've got the Sun. So once forgiveness has been offered, especially from the feminine, I feel that's when things can finally start moving forward for you guys to work on the partnership so that happiness can be restored. Okay, that's how that's coming through. So better days are coming. Look at that. Now we've got the Judgment card. So communication is on its way to you, divine feminine. And once again, the correlation between forgiveness and the Judgment card, this as well is communication, and more than likely a masculine who wants forgiveness. They will be bringing forward more than likely an apology because what they are wanting is a reunion. They want you back in their life, but even after you forgive them, they're still going to have to probably wait and just give you time until you're ready to fully open up to allow them in because you've been hurt. That's just what I'm feeling from the feminines here. And then we've got the divine feminine energy coming in as the Queen of Wands as well as the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you exude these energies, divine feminine. You could have fire in your chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or even water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you know? Could be a combination of all that. That's a part of your energy and vibe right now. Fiery passion, your intuition is on point, I feel, for my feminines. You know, that this is your person, this is your masculine, and there's also this confidence that's exuding from your energy, divine feminine. And I feel the masculines need to step it up and really show you that they mean business, you know, as far as being able to prove to you that the love is real, that they're there to stay, that they're not going to end up hurting you. Look at these cards, Five of Pentacles. Look at what's next. There's the Emperor. Isn't that cool? So we do have the masculine showing up, and this is confirmation that they've been having a very difficult time since you probably did leave them out in the cold, divine feminine. You probably cut this masculine out because of something that they did to compromise the relationship, okay? But we do have the Ace of Wands also clarifying the opportunity to start again, to be able to just have a chance, a second chance at love, because there's still so much potential here in this relationship. So I really like how that's coming forward. Look at this, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Okay, so they know they can't be coming in fast and furious towards the feminine, because the feminine, I feel, is all about patience right now, or at least trying to just be patient for things to ultimately work out between the two of you. So they're treading ever so slowly here, divine feminine, I feel, but there is progress that's being made when it comes to the masculine wanting to do what's necessary to be able to commit fully to the relationship. So I really like how that's coming through. We've got the Star, beautiful energy, wish fulfillment. And then we have Nine of Cups, so two cards right next to each other talking about wishes that can come true, wishes that can manifest, okay? And I feel that's what the masculine is wanting, and maybe there's a part of your heart, divine feminine, that's wanting that as well. But I'm feeling it more so that the masculine really needs to be able to put in more effort in order to make this happen. Wow, look at this. And now we've got the Ten of Cups, that fairy tale ending when it comes to this relationship. So I feel the overall outcome for this partnership is that you guys can work it out, that there's still a lot of happy times ahead. And sometimes with the 3D, you know, we take a look at what's going on or what we think is going on, and we're not seeing what's actually happening behind closed doors or beneath the surface, and there could still be a whole lot that you're not aware of when it comes to your masculine, you know, and the masculine not knowing fully what's going on with the feminine. But this is all possible for you guys to be able to come back together, to be able to explore a very happy future, you know, and to be able to be happy. There could be marriages here, there could be families involved as well, there could be blended families also. So all of this is possible once obstacles and challenges have been overcome, I feel. And that's why there is this need to just hold on tight and just wait for life to unfold, because I feel the outcome looks pretty good. Okay. All right. So one more set of cards and then we'll get started on the personal readings here, guys. All right. What deck do I want to pull from? I'm going to pull from this deck by Fire Witch Tarot. This one's called Divinely Connected. All right, so last batch of messages for the collective, and then we'll get started for those of you who have submitted personal reading requests. All right. So for the general reading, let's see what else. What else, please? If you jump, I jump. In other words, you know, you guys are very much on the same page. What you're willing to do, they're willing to do. you know? So I feel that that's a really good thing. This for me equates to teamwork. You know, they're willing to put in the effort as long as you're willing to put in the effort as well. Wow. Let's see what else. Okay. I want nothing serious with no one else. Okay. And maybe the reason why this is coming through for some of you is because of infidelity, where they might have entertained those multiple possibilities, you know, thinking the grass was greener. There could have been cheating here. And even if they did cheat, maybe nothing serious came from that. And they're telling you here that they just want you, nobody else. Okay. Honesty helps create a shift in your connection. It brings change. Exactly. We've already seen deceit. We've already seen lies. And the only way to fix that 100% is to be open and honest with you, to be open and honest with each other. All right. And lastly, you're about to enter a phase where you can't keep your hands off each other. The energy will be extremely passionate, full of desire, lust, and love. This is a good time to, oh my God, this is a good time to start a family. So I feel that's why this is coming forward. So for those of you who might connect sooner rather than later, there will be a lot of intimate moments between you and your person. And there could even be a chance to start a family if that's something that you guys are interested in. It's presenting itself here. Okay, so let's clarify that with some additional tarot. All right. Yeah, so they just want you. They don't want anyone else at this point. And they know that in order to achieve that, they need to be honest. Plain and simple. We've seen references to them not being honest before. Okay. Look at that, guys. Here we are again with the Knight of Pentacles. So there really is this need to be patient and take things slow. So that's actually a good thing. You don't want to rush into anything with this individual, especially considering some of the more difficult moments that you guys have endured here. You know, take your time and really, you know, focus on what it is that you want to manifest this time around. Six of Pentacles, very important as well, because this is telling us that you guys are on the same page. You know, if you jump, I jump. So that's equality right there. That's two people who want the same thing here, to be able to manifest equality, equal give and take in a relationship. Ace of Swords. So here's the clarity that is being given perhaps to both of you. Yeah. In order to have a clear mindset, in order to really do what's necessary to bring about a reconciliation, you know, and to cut things or people out of the equation so that you guys can just focus on each other. So this is a new beginning right here. Look at this, guys. I'm telling you something about patience. Okay, here's our Temperance card. This is Sagittarius in energy. So if patience is required, maybe something might happen during Sagittarius season, and that's not until the end of the year. You know, that might actually be a good thing, some of these changes that are happening here. But I feel ultimately there's a reconciliation that is happening. Yep, we already know what might have happened for some of you. That's Seven of Swords, cheating. Okay, so it does take time to heal from that, and that's why things are moving slowly. There's this need to be patient. We clearly see that here, because this wasn't an easy thing to go through. But it clearly is coming forward as a very special love connection. This is coming through as true love, you know? Two of Cups. This is duality right here. This is you guys coming back into union, perhaps. The very special connection that you feel. Twin flame, soulmate, however way you see this connection. This person represents your ideal person in this lifetime. You know, not to say that you haven't been in other relationships, but this one stands out. They're gonna reach out, okay? We've seen that here in this reading. They are going through their awakening, and part of this awakening is giving them the clarity that the Ace of Swords is also backing this message up. And telling you that there will be communication, even though you haven't heard from each other in a while. But in the 3D, no contact, that doesn't matter because energetically, I feel you guys are still communicating. But this right here, this is 3D interaction. This is being able to see you face to face. This is being able to see you and say, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I said. And to be able to apologize and giving you the chance perhaps to find forgiveness in your heart. At the end of the day, what they're wanting is a second chance. So even though things aren't moving right now, just know that there's a lot going on beneath the surface that will get things moving pretty soon, I feel. We've got the Divine Masculine showing up as the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with a masculine Virgo. All right, so wealth, prosperity, career-wise, financially, they could be doing great, okay? And they perhaps have worked very diligently on that part of their life, but now they're ready to dedicate their time towards their romantic partnership. And the King of Pentacles isn't messing around. They want something that really can last forever. And the thing is, if a masculine is showing up with a vibe that's less than this, then Divine Feminine, you're not messing around either. You know, you do have your boundaries. You've got your walls up, and you're basically telling any masculine showing up in less than a king's energy that you're not messing around. You expect them to come towards you, correct? Okay. Look at that. There's the movement. Okay, so Chariot. So some of you guys could be Cancer, you could be dealing with a Cancer. So I wouldn't worry too much about the stalemate vibe that things seem to be stuck, things aren't moving, no contact, no interaction, because it's just a matter of time, I feel, because the Judgment is communication. And then once you guys are able to hammer all of that out, then you can move forward and really concentrate on a future that you guys can build together, truly. Yep. It's all about putting in the work, but as you can see here, and we've seen patience so many times, you gotta wait and see until the time is right, okay? And here's the commitment, the Hierophant. So if commitment was an issue, I don't think that that's going to be an issue moving forward. Divine Feminine, you're also coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups. We've seen that already, so it's really important that you do trust what you're feeling in your heart space. Here's our twin flame connection with the Four of Wands. So I feel this could result in something very happy somewhere down the line. Could be a very happy reunion. It could be for twin flames, of course. It could be for soulmates, very special soul bonds. It doesn't really matter what the label is, but there could be marriages. There could be a celebration of a wedding. There could be families that are started, you know, you guys moving in together and really establishing a home environment together, being able to explore the future and being really happy in that regard, you know, so things will be changing for the better. And then we've got the Magician as well, putting you guys in a position to manifest what it is that you're wanting, okay? And then here we are again with the Six of Wands. So victory, success when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, and you might as well throw in your finances and career in there as well, because it could also be picking up off of that. So everything looking ahead, if you relate to this reading, looks pretty darn good. And for those of you who are in separation, I really feel things are going to be taking a turn for the better here. All right, so those are the messages, guys. That looks really nice. You guys certainly have had your fair share of heartbreak and disappointments, but I feel your person waking up and really wanting to create change here, you know? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get my desk reorganized, and then we're going to get started on the personal mini reading request. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, let me take a look and see what we have here. All right, so Kiandra, are you here? You are first. And then I've got Ahud, Lindy Lun. I've got Dawn. I have Koya. Is that right, Cameron? Koya? Okay, Koya. And Anna. All right, so that's the lineup so far. So let me go ahead and get started here. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so Kiandra, you are both Capricorn. We are in separation, current energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on between you and your person here. All right, what do I want to start with? Okay, I'm going to start with my heart and soul deck. I'm just feeling it for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Kiandra, Capricorn, and her person of interest. Capricorn, currently in separation. What is the current energy, please? I have peace. Okay. The next card is interlaced. All right, so let's read through these. I just want to feel peace in my heart, but that's never going to happen as long as we're apart. I know we had to let each other go due to circumstances beyond our control, but I will never stop wanting you. Please don't stop hoping that someday we can find our way back to each other. You are my serenity. And of course, Kiandra, you know, there could be a part of your heart that's feeling this way, but that could also be your Capricorn here. And then we have interlaced, distance, time. Circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling, despite outside influences that are beyond our control. People, opinions, misaligned stars, the world that we shouldn't be. You are always with me in my heart, my love. There, they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. So for me, this is like a 5D energy. You know, regardless of the fact that you guys are not together, you're still feeling each other's vibes and in a way still together in the heart space. Okay. And of course, since you guys are in separation, maybe you're feeling that life is a little bit more chaotic and certainly not peaceful. And maybe your person, your Capricorn, is feeling that way also. So let's grab some tarot and see what else we can learn here for the two of you. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Kiandra and her person, both Capricorn energy. Currently in separation. What do we need to know about this connection, please? All right, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is about perseverance. This is about the work that needs to go into the relationship. But it is telling us, and I just mentioned this in the general love forecast, the Seven of Pentacles is a wait and see card because it's going to require patience. You know, that seems to be a common theme here, that patience is required in order to restore that peace that is needed. Okay. In the meantime, there is this heaviness that's coming through in the energy, and perhaps you're both carrying this, but this is also about possibly, well, when it comes to your Capricorn, they could be taking on a lot at this time. Maybe they've got a lot on their plate, you know, maybe throwing all of their energies into either other people or maybe towards their job. But this is a heavy burden that needs to be addressed, and perhaps that heavy burden has something to do with the separation. I see you. Hi, Kiandra. So yeah, if you missed the beginning, you could certainly go back and watch that one. But so far what I see is that there is no peace as long as you guys are in separation. And regardless of that, energetically, I feel you guys are still exchanging energies here. This is one of those things where it's going to take a little bit more time to show you whether or not this is going to culminate in a reunion or give you guys the opportunity to address the issues, whether that relates to you guys going your separate ways or just finding closure. But we do have the Three of Swords coming in next. This is coming through as heartbreak, that it's a very painful experience being in separation. This could certainly be how you're feeling. This could be how it's also affecting the other person. I don't know, or I don't recall if there was a third party situation here, but sometimes the Three of Swords can pick up off of that energy. We do have the Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel they're lonely without you. You could be feeling just as lonely without your Capricorn. Okay, there's this grieving going on. It's like something like a part of this partnership has died, you know, and it takes work. It's going to take work to be able to revive it. Three of Swords is not an energy that's to be taken lightly. You know, it's hard and it's difficult and it hurts. And so that type of healing, it takes a while. You know, that's something that you can't rush through. And then we do have the Ace of Swords. So I feel when it comes to your Capricorn, they need to be able to find that clarity in their headspace to either do what's necessary to help you guys come back together, or to be able to cut out certain behaviors or people if there's someone else in the mix, so that you guys can just concentrate on the relationship, concentrate on the two of you. And then we do have the Chariot right here. So this is representing movement, which is a good thing, because that's telling us that in time, there's a chance that you guys might be able to find your way back to each other, and whatever caused the separation, it's giving you guys a chance to work it out. You know, a second chance is possible here. A reunion certainly is possible, but I feel it could also be a slow process to get there, but it'll pick up eventually. Okay. And then we do have the Eight of Cups. Whether you decided to walk away or your Capricorn did, or it could have been a mutual decision. I feel the time apart might actually be a blessing, though. A blessing in disguise, maybe, for your Capricorn to really figure out what they want. You know, how do they really see the future with or without you? So the time apart might actually give you both a lot of time to think and process everything that's going on. Yep. We've got the Nine of Wands. Ooh, look at this. Okay, here's your Empress energy, Kiandra. And look at that. There's your Emperor. Okay, so you guys are both coming in. And I feel there's still this energy, you know, that interlaced energy that came through, where you guys are still feeling each other's vibes. And you might even be on more of a same level than you might even realize here, you know? So you guys are divine counterparts there. Even though this has hurt you, even though you both might be hurting and maybe feeling lonely without each other, there is this need to perhaps just accept things for how they are right now. The Nine of Wands is picking up off of that wounded energy. You know, perhaps you're feeling unloved or unworthy at this point in time, and maybe your person is feeling the same way. But whenever I see this, it reminds me of the opportunity to really overcome things, to be able to see better days. And I feel that for the two of you. Look at this. We have the Death card coming through as well. So the separation created an ending, but the Death card coming through here, it's telling you that there has to be change. In order to have a reunion, a successful reconciliation, there has to be change, perhaps on your side as well as your person's. And those changes are what's going to help you guys to be able to find a path where you can start again. Okay, so it might not be over. Ten of Cups. Okay, love, marriage, family, happily ever after, dreams coming true. Such a beautiful vibe coming through from the Ten of Cups. You know, it is fulfillment. It's everything that you could have ever hoped for when it comes to this partnership. So here you guys are, and I feel it's just a matter of time before you're able to experience this type of happiness. I feel this could be where you guys are at currently, still working through the transition of this relationship and the fact that you guys are not together right now. Maybe your Capricorn is very much in their head as well. Eight of Swords, you know, that mental entrapment, feeling like they're stuck in their head over what might have happened. And maybe you feel that too, you know. Hi, Shazia. Welcome. All right, let's see what else. We do have the Seven of Cups, and I feel for the relationship to be a successful one, there has to be very different choices that are made at this point. And if you're a Capricorn, for example, was tempted by someone else, and that might have resulted in a third party, if that was what happened, I feel moving forward through these changes that this gives you guys the opportunity to make completely different decisions so that you have a chance at being able to revive the relationship. And now you've got the Magician, and your divine feminine energy is coming through with the vibe of the High Priestess. So the Magician, High Priestess right next to each other, it's a beautiful energy of manifestation. And I feel you certainly hold the cards as to whether this is going to work out, come back together and have a successful union, you know, because this can be a rekindled partnership. But I really do feel here, Kiandra, that you hold the cards as to whether or not you guys are able to be a successful couple moving forward. It depends on how your Capricorn expresses themselves and how they are able to show you that they mean business by way of working the relationship out, you know. Here's our communication and awakening card and the desire to find forgiveness. Okay, I've already talked about this one. So Judgment, I feel you'll be able to hear from your Capricorn sooner rather than later, and they will eventually want to work things out and make amends for whatever happened, and ultimately really wanting a reconciliation here, wanting a second chance. Four of Wands, beautiful energy. So this is a reunion card. Very happy vibes here. This is reestablishing the foundation of the relationship. And if you do see your Capricorn as a twin flame, perhaps that's why this is coming through as well. You know, so I really do see a reunion for you guys. I still feel that there's the opportunity to come back together. Okay, so just hang tight. And remember the Seven of Pentacles. You got to wait and see how it's going to unfold. But ultimately, I feel here, Kiandra, that it's going to be quite successful. All right, so just have some patience there. Thank you so much. All right, so let me move on to the next one. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so Ahud, you're up next. Okay. Okay, Shazia, yes, no problem. Yes. Be safe. All right, so Ahud. Current feelings from Horus. He is a Sagittarius. I am an Aquarius. We are twin flames. Okay, wonderful. So let's see. Taking a look at Horus. What's the vibe there? Okay. I'm going to pull from the Confessions here. Focusing on Horus, Sagittarius, and the connection with Ahud, Aquarius. Okay. All right, what do we need to know here? I see so many signs and synchronicity since I met you. So there's some signs that Horus is seeing, you know, whether that is a particular sign pertaining to you, Ahud, or it could be a number, it could be a song that he suddenly hears, you know, whatever that sign is, he knows that it is significant to you and the relationship. All right. All right, what else, please? Focusing on Horus, Sagittarius, and Ahud, Aquarius. We have, if I could stay, I would. Okay, so maybe there is some sort of blockage as far as Horus being able to manifest his presence into your life at this point in time. There could be some sort of barrier that's standing in the way right now. This is the next card. I'm afraid of this love, afraid of pain too. So maybe he's allowing his fears to get in the way. But if someone is afraid of a particular intensity in love, that might not be a bad thing. That's just my interpretation. It could be that he's never experienced anything as intense as what you guys share, but he's got some issues perhaps that he needs to address within himself, especially if he's had his heart broken before, or if he has certainly experienced heartbreak. Okay. This is the next card. I'm sorry for making your life uncomfortable with my in and out behavior. So if he's in and out of your life, or let's just say he can't seem to decide what it is that he wants because of his fears, you know, that could be an issue there. All right, let me see what other messages I'm able to pick up from him. Focusing on his divine masculine energy. Unbreakable bond, indeed. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Horus, Sagittarius, and Ahud, Aquarius. All right, what else, please? He's tapped into the memories that you guys have shared. He is in and out. Wow. Memories. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Okay. Bottom of the deck, look at this. Promise, I will come back for you. So the distance and time apart, you know, this could be a temporary thing. And he's basically still feeling your vibe, your energy through the memories that you guys have shared. All right, so let's see what else we can learn here. My goodness. So he recognizes that because it's coming through from his divine masculine cards here. He knows that this hasn't been an easy experience for you, Ahud. You know, just the fact that he's been in and out of your life. But even though he's in and out of your life, those memories, he can't seem to get away from it. We do have the Six of Pentacles, which we've seen today. He knows that in order to be able to offer you this, you know, the equality, that give and take, being able to share his life fully with yours, he can't be in and out of your life. You know, he can't have one foot out the door, right? All right, so you guys reconnected, but not fully. All right, so that's a good thing. And he needs to be able to deliver this fully to you. It has to be 100% all in. Let's see what else. Well, I'm happy to see the King of Cups energy, because if, let's just say, part of the reason why he's not fully invested is, as it says, if I could stay, I would. I'm afraid of this love. Or maybe there's a part of him that's making excuses during the times when he is out of your life. That, I feel, could possibly change things with the King of Cups energy, because this is a masculine, as we can see, emotionally balanced. They are ready to be fully in your life, you know, because they love you, they care for you. So if Horus is in this King of Cups energy, I feel it's just a matter of time before he's just in your life, rather than an unpredictable in and out type energy. And look at the next card. You've got the Two of Cups. So the love is here, okay? And I might have even said that before, that the love has always been there. And he definitely remembers those good times that you guys have shared. And just the fact that, as you mentioned, you know, you have reconnected. So it's just a matter of time before he's fully back in your life, I feel. Because he still sees you as somebody that he wants to be able to build a life with. He works a lot. Okay. But you know what? He needs to be able to put in that dedication into the relationship as well, because otherwise that creates a lopsided energy that he's throwing all of his vibes into work and not enough work into the relationship. And that's where this comes in, the equality, because it really does have to be 50-50. It's about prioritizing, you know? You're coming in with the energy of the Empress, and he needs to show up as your Emperor. You know, he can't be showing up as anything less. And I feel the King of Cups is a very good vibe coming in from Horus here. So that's good. And then the Two of Cups right next to it. That's what's between the two of you, is the Two of Cups. Divine masculine energy. Here you are coming in with the divine feminine energy. Here's our famous Temperance card right here, and I love that he is a Sagittarian, because Temperance picking up off of Sagittarius. So it's already telling you that please have patience, because it's just a matter of time before he is able to return. You know, it's like, I promise I'll come back for you. And that promise perhaps is something that he can finally keep someday. You know, so just hang tight. It might happen latter half of this year, right? Let's see what else here. And then here we are with our Seven of Pentacles. It is a card of perseverance, as we can see right there. And it's also a card of putting in the work, you know, and a lot of this falls on Horus to be able to do that. If he really wants to come back, then he can't, you know, just be halfway invested. And reconnecting is not enough. You know, he needs to be able to do so much more here in order to prove his value in the partnership. So here we are again with our wait and see card. You know, wait and see, and then you've got the patience card right next to it. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit more time here. But I believe you when you say that, you know, you guys are twin flames and that it is an unbreakable bond. The Ten of Pentacles certainly reiterates that with the perfect match reference. And we can't deny the Two of Cups. Okay, so it is coming through as true love. And now you've got the Lovers. So this is a card of love, of course, between two people, the attraction, the chemistry. But more importantly, this is a card of choices. This is a card of making a decision. You know, exactly that damn P word. I know, believe me, I get it. And it comes through sometimes, especially when perhaps, you know, your angel guides want to drive that message home. It's like, we're working on it, but it's just going to take a little bit more time. So this decision perhaps needs to come from Horus to finally decide. It's like, okay, I've wasted enough time and I need to be fully in this relationship in order to get things moving, you know? Let's see. I love it. And now we've got the Magician. All right, so some beautiful cards coming through here, giving you guys what is necessary to manifest union, a reunion in this partnership. It looks amazing. And I feel Horus could certainly represent your ideal mate in this lifetime. We've got sixes coming through. Okay, Six of Wands, victory, success, Six of Swords, moving forward. So that's great, because whatever might have created any issues in the relationship, it's telling you guys to be able to transition away from that. It might take time to do that, but eventually, once you guys are fully moved on from that, then the relationship really can be turning a corner and to be able to be more successful than how it was. So that's a really good thing. You've got your Ten of Cups. Ahud, beautiful card. Okay, we've already seen this one, right, in the other reading. And it's coming through here for you and Horus. So you guys can have this very happy outcome to the relationship here. You know, it might not be ready quite yet, but it's on its way. And for you guys to be very happy once you guys enter this chapter in your romantic partnership. And then Ace of Wands, there's still so much potential for you guys to explore what the future has in store through a new beginning. We have the Star. How awesome is that, considering you are Aquarius, the Star representing Aquarius, Okay, so your wish can manifest when it comes to the relationship with your twin flame here. And it could also be Horus that's being guided back to you. That looks amazing. Very nice. Nine of Cups. So I love it when these two cards come up next to each other because they're both focusing on wishes that can manifest. You know, maybe Horus is on the same page, but just not able to express that, you know, but it's coming through here. Wishes that can come true, and the star can represent the fact that you guys are being guided back towards each other. That's a possibility there. All right. So just trust what you're feeling in your heart, Ahud. Just trust your intuitive energies there to be able to believe and know what's on its way to you when it comes to the relationship with Horus. Because I'm not really picking up too many concerns here energetically. I feel mostly good vibes, you know, and he is coming through as the King of Cups. This is someone who's ready to offer that cup of love to you, and all you need to do is accept it once it's offered. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I feel that that's overall a pretty good message that's coming in for you, so just give it some more time. Okay, however difficult it is to be patient, but I feel mostly very good energies for you and Horus. All right, thank you so much as always. All right. Okay, moving on to the next request. So Lindy Lunn, you're next. Let me just grab a quick drink here, guys. Been talking way too much. Oh, you're so welcome, Ahud. Thank you. Okay, Lindy. Scorpio. Okay. Does A love me? Is he going to come back? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look. And for the masculine energies, I'm going to be pulling a lot from that Divine Masculine Confessions deck here. So let's grab one, focusing on your Virgo here. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Lindy, Scorpio, and the connection with her person of interest, Virgo. All right, here we go. What do we need to know? I talk to you through the lyrics of songs. So maybe there is communication in that way, whether you realize that or not. That's interesting. You know, there could also be a favorite song perhaps, and you think about your person here. Let's see what else. And if that's the case, we'll go ahead and pull a lyrical message towards the end of your reading here. All right, so does he love you? Is he going to come back? So this is the message for now, Lindy. And, you know, whenever we see certain things like this, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a permanent thing. But for now, at the time that this reading is being done, this is the message. And it does say you're better off without me for now. So maybe A has something to figure out. That certainly doesn't give you the indication whether the love is there or not. So we're going to continue to tap into that, of course. But as far as being able to come back at this point in time, that might be the answer right there, that he's either not ready or it's just wrong timing. You know, feeling that you're better off without him in the meantime. Let's see what else. And then this is coming through. I dream about you almost every night. I hate waking up to find you aren't here. So, I mean, that's such a contradiction. You know, you're better off without me for now, but also dreaming about you. All right, so let's see. Let's take a look and see what else we can learn. And then let me grab one more Divine Masculine card here. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on a Virgo when it comes to the connection with Lindy, Scorpio. Oh my God. Look at this. Music, song lyrics are speaking to me. There's something tied into this energy. Oh my goodness. He's just dramatic. Oh my God. Something tied into music. We also have gratitude. I'm a better person because of you. So even though it might seem here that as far as coming back, timing could be a little bit off, but still very grateful to have connected with you in this lifetime. And pay attention to these songs because that's come through from two different decks. That's really interesting. Okay, so let's clarify here. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Lindy, Scorpio, and her person of interest, a Virgo. Yeah, the music thing. What is up with that? Okay. You've got the Lover's card coming through here. Okay. So no surprise that the intensity of the connection is still coming through, especially if he's thinking about you, dreaming about you, you know, listening to particular songs about you, or the connection, feeling that you've made an impact in his life, you know. This, as we know, it's about a choice and a decision that needs to be made when it comes to the love connection. So does he love you? This right here could certainly be an indication that he does. And it's all dramatic lyrics about forgiveness and love, but not, oh yeah, wow. That's interesting. So you are coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups, intuitive, compassionate, okay? That has been such a theme for my Divine Feminines for at least a couple months now, where it's so important for the feminines to rely on your intuitive nature, your heart. What is your heart telling you? Your gut when it comes to your person, your divine masculine here. So does he love you? If you really tap into what you're feeling, you'll already know that yes, the love is still there. And it's right next to the Lover's card, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and then that's followed by the King of Pentacles. And I just got goosebumps because the King of Pentacles represents Virgo specifically. Yep. And so there really is something tied into these lyrics that perhaps A listens to, or it might even capture his attention. I feel if he's able to come towards you with the energy of this King of Pentacles, then he'll be ready to be able to be there for you the way you need him to be and really create a lasting partnership here. So Divine Masculine being able to offer this type of energy from the Ace of Pentacles, which, as we can see, it is a solid offer towards manifestation of the love of the relationship returning. You know, it's a fresh new beginning. So all of these things are coming through for the two of you. So you're both coming in with very good energies right now, King and Queen. And what's standing between the two of you is this offer, you know, to be able to manifest union here. Okay, wow. We also have the Knight of Cups, which is very romantic. So there's still a chance for this love to turn into something very special. I don't think it's over. I really don't think so. I feel there's a lot more to come, okay? We do have the Hierophant, which is the commitment. So I feel when it comes to A, it's just a matter of time before he's able to bring this your way. You know, as we can see, he might feel that he's not ready and that you're better off apart for now. But when it comes to this message, there's no permanency there. You know, you're better off without me for now. It doesn't just say you're better off without me, you know, so there's that conditional time frame that's referenced there. It's like currently, presently, right now, you're better off without me. But that's because maybe he's got some work to do on himself, or he could have something else going on in his life that's, you know, currently occupying his time. But at the end of the day, I feel the connection is still coming through there. The love is still a part of the heart space. And you guys might even still be feeling each other's energies, even from a distance here. Oh my gosh. You've got the Sun. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Four of Wands. Look at that lineup. You know, major arcanas right here. And then you've got the Four of Wands. Twin flames, a celebration, a reunion. Wherever you guys are at on this journey right now, it's going to change, and it's going to change for the better. You know, the Hierophant right next to the Sun right next to the Wheel of Fortune. This is a turning point for this partnership. So even though there's distance and time apart right now, first of all, I feel he loves you. Yes, that's a positive yes for me. That just energy, that's what I'm feeling, you know, and it's just a matter of time before things can take a turn for the better. And picking up off of the Wheel of Fortune, fixed signs are definitely a part of the energy of this card. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. You represent the Scorpio here. And so I feel you hold a lot of this energy where good luck will come to you, good karma, that destiny that you're meant to experience when it comes to your person here. And so I feel ultimately the Four of Wands is answering your second question as far as you guys coming back together. I feel this could be a very happy reunion, you know, so despite what might be going on in 3D for now, there's a lot of layers that still need to be peeled back. Let me read your comment here. Let's see. I'm ready, but he left, so he has to come back himself. Yes, but he might feel insecure because he feels he's not stable enough. I don't want his money. I love him as he is. Silly sausage he is. I'm always hoping we bump in the train. You know what? The way I see this, it's just a matter of time. You know, like you mentioned, it's like he could be overly dramatic, and I'm just feeling something's about to change here. You know, that life will find a way to bring you guys back together and to be able to find happiness here. And to be able to stabilize things, you know? It's not so much about sharing income or finances. Like you mentioned, it's just a whole different ballgame when it comes to the chemistry that's represented, especially with the Lovers card. So I think that this is a very crucial message right here to begin with, because going back, you know, the Lovers card really is about a choice, a decision that A has to be able to make, you know, to be able to do what's right in this partnership for you guys to have a second chance here. I really feel that here. Let's see what else. Let's see. So the outcome looks pretty good, I must say. And now we've got the Chariot. Okay, so there's movement. And it is triumphant. It's a triumphant outcome. It's a happy outcome. It's a very positive, I was going to say end to the story, but it could be a very positive beginning for the two of you. You know, he is concerned about things. When he is around me, I become invincible. So I think we could achieve so much. He needs to have faith. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that as well. You know, believing in what you guys have. And look at this, we now have the Star coming through here. So a lot of major arcanas popping up for your reading here. So I feel when it comes to your Virgo that they will be guided back to you. And this is a wish that can manifest. And here's the Emperor. Okay, so the divine masculine being able to manifest this wish when it comes to this relationship. And all he needs to do is take action to be able to bring this back. Now, even though you don't want his money, Money plays a huge role in this equation for some reason, but it's also telling you that you guys might ultimately be a power couple or a very successful team when it comes to that. But this is also being able to establish a very strong bond together, to share a home, to be able to really explore what the future has in store here. You know, as I've mentioned earlier, the Ten of Pentacles for me, it's a very strong bond between two people, and the love is there, and it is coming through as a perfect match here. That's how I see that. And then we have the Six of Wands, success, self-confidence, you know, being able to have this triumphant, victorious outcome to this partnership. We have the Six of Cups. So despite distance and time apart, I feel he thinks about you, and there's something tied into the past influence that you have that's very positive, and ultimately coming back together. This is about nostalgia, so there's memories tied into all this, you know, better together than apart. I would agree with you. Yep. So reunions are popping up here for this connection. You're also coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. So again, it goes back to you trusting what you're feeling in your heart. Yeah. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, all really good energies, giving and receiving. This is equality. That's a very popular card here today, being able to give to each other. It really is about a 50-50 investment in each other, you know, and as long as you're both able to do that, then it really has a good chance at creating a very strong foundation and be very successful in the future. So does he love you? I would have to say a very positive yes. Is he going to come back? The timing might be a little bit off, but I feel eventually yes. There's a really good chance that that could happen. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Lindy, thank you so much for your question. I feel pretty good energies from what has presented itself there. All right, so hopefully it pans out in that way. All right, good luck to you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Okay, so Dawn, you're next. Okay, check on Michael, Sagittarius, and myself, Aquarius. Okay, you got it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the connection here. Okay, Sag, myself. No, not yet, Shazia. Not yet. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and grab a card focusing on Michael. All right, so Dawn, let's take a look. So focusing on Michael's energy here. Sagittarius. Whoa. Okay. So this is a message coming through. I just want to make love to you somewhere safe and warm, tell you all my secrets and dreams, and fall asleep in each other's arms. So there clearly is something tied into those intimate moments, and perhaps a very strong magnetic pull towards you. The physical connection that could be very strong between the two of you. Ooh. Okay. This one says, soulmate, we have a special connection, my love. We've done this before. So you guys might have even connected in a past life, because if you guys have done this before, perhaps you've already connected previously. This might even be a second lifetime for this love connection between the two of you. Bottom of the deck. I do want to get together, have a family, have a home, have all of you forever to call my own. Wow, so this is a very strong attraction to you. Whether you guys are going through stuff right now or everything's peachy keen, but you know, the intensity of the physical connection, that's reflected here. It's coming through as a very special connection, whether you see it as a soulmate or even a twin flame bond. And this card for me, it's picking up off of a desire to really experience everything with you. You know, maybe marriage, starting a family, moving in together, buying a home together, you know, all of the milestones that a couple would want to experience together. And then I'm guided to this one as well. Every song I hear reminds me of you. It doesn't matter where I am or who I'm with. You always come to mind when I hear certain lyrics. So there's something tied into those songs there, okay? So that seems to be popping up today as well. All right, so let's grab some tarot here. Actually, before we do that, let me grab a card from the Divine Masculine Revelations deck here for you, Dawn. All right, so still focusing on Michael. Michael, Sagittarius, and the connection with Dawn, Aquarius. Let's grab another one. Oh my gosh, there's something tied into the music. It's coming through again. All right, so song lyrics are speaking to me, and then we have every song I hear reminds me of you. That's so interesting. Wow, so that came through for Lindy, and it came through for you, Dawn. All right, so there's something tied into that. Hi, Raquel. Kamusta? Okay, look at this. So we've got the Empress representing your divine feminine energy. Ooh. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at these cards. We've got the Sun. We've got the Ace of Swords. So first of all, we're seeing aces. So fresh energy, new beginnings. This is a very victorious, powerful card with the Ace of Swords, and you've got that next to the Sun. So you guys really have the opportunity to kind of hit the reset button if you need it to either start over or to find a new beginning in the partnership, to be able to revive the partnership, experience new things together. This right here for me, if you guys are going through stuff, this gives you a chance to allow things to fall into place, you know? Okay, here we go. And then we have Wheel of Fortune, so good luck. Okay, so this is a part of your destiny here, Dawn, to be able to experience a change for the better. This is falling in your favor right here. So good luck is on your side. Good karma is on your side. And it's on your side because we started off with the Empress. This is your divine feminine energy. So this pertains to your love life, yes, but it's also coming through as every aspect of your life across the board, okay? So whether that's finances, health, friendships, family, whatever it is, things are about to take a turn for the better. Like really good stuff coming your way. That's so cool. We do have the Death card, but in this instance, I really see this as a blessing because whatever is not meant to be a part of your future, and again, that pertains to every aspect of your life. It could be a dead-end job. It could be a relationship that's currently in separation, whatever issues you guys have going on maybe. So what is the old energy that will fall away and that makes way for change in order to have a fresh start, a new beginning, for something to come back better than what it was, perhaps, you know? Interesting. Wow. Look at that. And now we've got the Fool's energy. Okay, so again, fresh start, new beginning. It simply requires action, you know, taking a risk. And I feel it's going to be worth it in the end to see the overall outcome. That's really good. Let's see what else here. Here's our very popular card today, the Six of Pentacles, equality. Yep. So with a new beginning here, Dawn, as long as you and Michael are on the same page, you know, one of you isn't working harder than the other, I really do feel that this is ultimately a very good partnership. You know, it is coming through as a soulmate bond here. Here's our star. Okay, hopes, wishes that can manifest. If you guys are at a distance from one another, whenever I see the star, it reminds me of someone who's being guided back, you know, that illuminated path. You know, it's like guiding them back to you. That's how I see that. And it is a wish that can absolutely manifest and come true in the 3D. You are also coming in with the energy of the High Priestess, so that the intuition that you need to rely on when it comes to your heart space, you know, that looks really nice the way that's presenting itself here. We also have the Knight of Cups, so romantic proposals could be a part of what's coming in for you in the future. Knight of Cups, of course, very romantic overall, so the romance in the relationship could certainly be revived. Okay. Okay. Oh, did you want to request a personal mini reading, Raquel? Yeah, I'd love to do that reading for you, so no problem if you would like that here today. So yeah, just go ahead and process your information and then we can take a look at your situation. All right, let's see what else here. We also have the Four of Swords. So as we can see here, this is a rest card. This is taking a break from some of the challenges in order to perhaps spend time on our own, to be able to recuperate from difficult things that you guys have experienced in the relationship, if that's what's going on. But sometimes the Four of Swords is something as simple as just being still and being silent and being able to figure things out for ourselves. And it's interesting how we've got the Hermit right next to that, because both of these cards, there's this need to have some quiet time in a way, to be able to just be in solitude for a minute to really figure things out. And maybe that's what Michael is in need of. You know, it could be something like that. You have been doing that? Okay, that's actually a good thing, because that's what's going to help you really find clarity and to figure out what it is that needs to happen between the two of you. And even though things might have been difficult, even though you've been hurt perhaps, you know, we see the Nine of Wands, and this is clarification of being wounded and hurt. But it's also telling you that regardless of those experiences, that you will be okay, that you're still standing, that you are resilient. You know, and that's why I designed this particular card this way, where we've got these dark clouds that could represent some of the challenging things that you've been through. And then you've got the energy of the sun. So knowing that you're heading more towards better days, better experiences, you know, to be able to restore balance in the connection and in the relationship. This is balancing the scales between you and Michael, you know, to be able to find clarity, to be able to face the truth of where you guys are at in the situation. Let's see. Shazia, let me see. Yours is got 3 more to go before we get to yours. And then we've got the Ten of Cups right here. Joy, contentment, and inner happiness, fulfillment, a dream that can certainly manifest when it comes to the love connection. Could result in marriage somewhere down the line, or at least long-term commitment, you know. And here we are with the Magician. Amazing manifestation. So we are seeing that here today in some of the readings where, you know, you are being given a chance to be able to manifest union, to be able to manifest a second chance, a new beginning, to be able to manifest your ideal mate in your life. And that could certainly represent Michael. And then we have another ace coming through. It does say new love, but I feel in this instance, it could be representing a new chapter for the two of you. you know, a new experience in this relationship to be able to experience better and happier times. And then we have the Hierophant bringing it all together. So, you know, let's just say he wasn't able to commit fully before, for example, and that might not even be the case, but this right here, it's representing the commitment in the relationship and really being able to explore what the future has in store for the two of you, because it looks really good. And then we've got the Six of Swords. So this is about moving on, moving forward to what's in front of you guys, what's much better suited for the two of you, being able to claim that happiness that you can have together. You know, so it is a transition away from challenges and blockages that might be standing in the way of union in the meantime, but I feel the overall outcome looks pretty darn good, you know? So Ace of Cups, amazing. This is also, of course, a card of self-love, being able to fill that cup for yourself in the meantime, you know, and maybe Michael needs to be able to do that as well. You know, so looks good, I feel, Dawn. There's a lot of promise here. And yeah, definitely listen to those songs. There's something about that energy that seems to be coming through here. So you might even receive some extra messages through the songs that come through, you know? All right, so I'll leave that there. Thank you so much. And hopefully that gives you advice that's helpful. All right. So let me move on to the next request here. Okay. Oh, anytime, Raquel. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Oh, Meg B, thank you so much for your request. Okay, so we'll get to your reading shortly. Oh, you're so welcome, Dawn. Thank you. All right, Koya, Gemini, and your person, Lewis, Aries, we've been in separation and no contact for almost 2 weeks. Can you give me insight to the energy and for any new potential love? Of course. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let me grab a quick drink here. 1 second. Okay. So Cameron, you have Meg's request? Okay. So that's after Shazia? Okay. All right, Koya. All right, let's do your reading here. All right, so focusing on your Divine Masculine. Okay, so once again, we're going to pull from the Confessions deck. Divine Masculine Confessions. Okay. All right, so you guys are in separation. Look at this. Please don't give up on us. I promise I will be back soon. Do you see that? Let me highlight it. Hold on. It's really small writing. Hold on 1 second. One second. Let me switch things up. Okay, so there you go. So I promise I will be back soon. So that already is giving you a very positive answer to your question as to whether or not, you know, there's a possibility of coming back together. All right, so let's take a look and see what else we can find out here. Okay. Focusing on Koya, Gemini, and Lewis, Aries. All right, let's see. Ooh, this is interesting. Of all the women I've dated or desired, no one compares to you at all. All right, so it could certainly be that when it comes to the connection, you stand out amongst the rest here. All right. This is the next card. I love your spirit. You shine like a star. You stole my heart. So even though you guys are currently not together, there's still something very special about you that is standing out here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some messages here. Let's see. Let me find out. Shazia, 1 second. Okay, so 6. You're number 7. So I'm on 5 right now. Okay. Okay, so we have happiness coming through here. I still remember the good times we shared. All right. Look at this. Okay, so this card is coming through again. Promise I will come back for you. And we've got, please don't give up on us. I promise I will be back soon. So that could be an indication that there is the possibility towards Lewis coming back, you know. We, of course, don't know when that might happen, but it's giving you an indication that it's a possibility. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more here. Okay, what else do we need to know? Angels and spirit guides, please. All right, what else do we need to know here? Focusing on Koya, Gemini, and Lewis, Aries. So the thing is, even though you guys are not together, you've made enough of an impact here, Koya, that I feel your energy still lingers. 2 of Cups. Soulmates, partnership. Okay, this is the card of partnership and connection. So he's still feeling drawn to you somehow. We do have the 5 of Cups, okay, and maybe that's how you're feeling, that you're hurting, you're grieving, you're in this vibe of despair because of the separation. It could be something like that, but it could be affecting him just as much. Okay, let's see what else. So certainly disappointments when it comes to love here. Here's the Tower. Okay, what makes this even more significant for your reading, Koya, is that Lewis is an Aries, and the Tower, as you can see, also representing Aries. And the fact that you guys are not together at this point in time, it is picking up off of exactly what's going on in your partnership. But the way I see the Tower card, you know, yes, it might have happened either abruptly, or it could have been a very chaotic time in your relationship. But once the dust settles from this type of experience, you have nowhere to go but up. You have nowhere to go but learn the lessons tied into that whole experience. And that applies to both of you, you know, and perhaps what he's learned during this time is that nobody else compares to you. Yes, I'm sure you were disappointed, of course. Absolutely. And that is what that represents. We also have the heaviness attached to that experience with the 10 of Wands. Okay. Here's our 7 of Pentacles. So if he really wants you back, okay, and if he wants to ultimately get things moving towards that direction, then I feel it falls on his shoulders to be able to do something about this, you know, because this is representing a divine masculine energy, all of these cards here. Okay, so I promise I will come back for you, and I promise I will be back soon. So if that's really the case when it comes to Lewis, then it's going to perhaps require some time for him to show you that he's willing to put in the work to make that happen. We also have the 2 of Wands right here. So he has to make that decision as to which path he wants to take, because one path will lead him towards you, the other path will not. And so that's a conscious decision that he's going to have to make for himself. And then we do have the Knight of Pentacles also representing Lewis, I feel, where he needs to put in the work, yes, but he needs to be able to be dedicated enough to take his time to get to you, you know, not really wanting to just rush in and create something that could ultimately fall apart again and have another tower. He needs to be very mindful with how he approaches you with a possible reunion here, but I feel a lot of this work has to start with himself. If he does not do that, you could certainly be coming in with the energy of the Queen of Swords. You do represent air energy here. Swords represents air. And so you could be communicating through Lewis, whether these are words that you've actually said or it's a part of your energy, where you're not afraid to put your walls up. You're not afraid to set up these boundaries around your heart space, you know, in order to not get hurt and not really wanting to put up with nonsense when it comes to any drama, you know. So you would probably cut him out of your life if he doesn't come towards you with the best of intentions here. Let's see what else. You're also coming in with the energy of the Empress. So it's beautiful. That is your divine feminine energy. All right. So you're actually in a really good place to bring in so much abundance into your life with or without Lewis. And so you need to recognize that empowerment within yourself. And when it comes to the relationship, you have what it takes to be able to create something pretty amazing here. Okay, we do have the Ten of Swords that is followed by the Eight of Cups. And look what's next. There's the Emperor. Once again, the Emperor representing Aries. So there's something pretty significant when it comes to Lewis in particular. And look at what's standing between the two of you is a painful breakup, and the fact that perhaps either you walked away, he walked away, or you both decided you need a time apart. Okay, so there's healing that needs to happen in between this experience to be able to bring you guys back together. Okay, because you're both represented here through divine feminine and divine masculine energy here. Let's see. It could also be that he's feeling quite insecure right now. That's a possibility. You know, that lack mindset, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, or he could certainly have made you feel that way when you guys broke up. Let's see what else. We also have the Seven of Cups. So choices, opportunities, multiple possibilities, too many options. You know, maybe he made mistakes. Maybe he made poor choices, but it comes to a point here where he needs to recognize that for himself in order to be able to make different, better choices so that you guys can come back together. Here's our beautiful card of the Star. And we also have the Sun right next to it. So wishes that can manifest, happiness, fulfillment, coming back together, all of that represented right here. It looks amazing, you know. So I feel this one has a really good chance at coming back together, even though you guys have been in no contact. It's only been a couple of weeks, and maybe he needs time to formulate a plan when to communicate with you, you know. So that's just what I'm feeling, that there's a chance for you guys. But like everything, you know, there is that window of opportunity. If he doesn't actually do anything about this, then that opportunity closes, that window closes, and then that opens you up to the possibility of finding love elsewhere. So if he really wants you guys to get back together, then he can't really be sitting on his butt doing nothing. He needs to take action. Okay, let's see what else. He's definitely thinking about you. Six of Cups, you know, the memories, feeling nostalgia, and then we've got the Chariot right here. So yeah, there will be movement. That's really good progress, I feel, when it comes to the opportunity to come back into union. And then bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands here, where you guys can be quite successful, the card after that is Four of Wands. So whether you see this as a soulmate or a twin flame bond, they're both coming through here, both really nice cards, both talking about the possibility for happiness and love and to come back together and have a reunion. Okay, so that's one possibility, that there is the chance to make this work. However, I also wanted to take a look at the energy for the potential of what else is to come for you as far as new love. Let's take a look at that energy, okay? All right. All right, let's see what else we can find out here. All right, so... okay. So this is a big if, because it may not even come into play here, Koya, but this gives you an idea of who might be coming towards you if things do not work out between you and Lewis, okay? All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Koya, Gemini. All right, what will be coming towards Koya as far as new potential love prospects? Look at this, okay? Aries, once again, coming forward. You could also attract a Taurus. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else. You could also attract a Scorpio. Okay, so let's grab some additional descriptions as to new love connections that might be significant. But, you know, the Aries could certainly represent Lewis still, but you might also have the possibility of connecting with another Aries. Oh my goodness. And then we've got Taurus and Scorpio. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh my God, stop. Okay, so this card says your ideal partner is your ex. Life will find a way to bring you back together when the time is right. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, here I am focusing on new love for you, but it's going back to Lewis. And yeah, that's the message. I'm not even going to contest that one, because that's a very clear message that it could still take you back to this partnership. Let's grab some tarot to confirm that. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me grab a different deck here. Oh my God. All right. That's really interesting, the way that presented itself. Oh, I haven't forgotten about you, Shazia. Don't worry. I've got one more reading and then you're next. All right, Koya, look at this. You've got the Fool's energy. So yeah, there's this new beginning when it comes to your love life. I don't know if Lewis has Taurus and Scorpio in his chart, but this could just be totally outlining his chart. You might want to look that up, because this right here, it's telling you this could be your ex, you know, that you guys have a new beginning here. Even though, yes, you've experienced disappointments, or maybe you guys both have experienced those disappointments in the relationship, feeling lost without each other perhaps, but this is giving you guys another chance to work together. Oh my gosh. So even though you guys walked away, look, even though you guys walked away from each other, or maybe you walked away from Lewis, this is still giving you the chance to maybe walk back into this relationship, or it's giving Lewis the chance to come back. So yeah, truly trust what you're feeling in your heart, because I have a feeling it really has a lot to do with the two of you. I was gonna focus on potential new love matches, but then when you have this coming through, that's the message. You know, your ideal partner is your ex. It doesn't say your ideal partner could be your ex. It very matter-of-factly says it is. So I'm not going to argue with that one. That is the message. So I have a feeling you guys have a really good fighting chance at working this out. Okay? So I'll leave that there. That was really telling, I feel, the way that presented itself. All right, so good luck to you. Even though, again, you guys are not together right now, I have a feeling that it's just a temporary separation here for you. All right, thank you so much, Koya. Appreciate it. All right, so Anna, you are next, and then Shazia, you're after Anna, and then I have Meg. Okay, so hang tight. I will get to your reading. Okay, so Anna, what's happening between me and my special person? I'm Sag, he is Aquarius. Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, what is happening there? So let's go ahead and grab some words. Okay. Oh, you're so very welcome, Koya. Appreciate it. All right, Anna. Okay, so let's get to your message, okay? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Anna and her person of interest, Aquarius. So Anna, Sagittarius, Divine Masculine, Aquarius. What do we need to know? Okay. Sometimes I wonder if this is all in my head, but I know deep down it's not. I'm trying to overcome my vices and blocks to give all you truly deserve. Okay, so maybe there's the possibility that he hasn't really given himself fully to the connection. Okay, but I feel that's coming through to let you know that he could be working on himself. Are you guys together at this point, Anna, or in separation? I never wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. So if he did hurt you, you know, he is coming through with an apology here. Interesting. Let's see. So the intention is, of course, not to hurt you in any way, but if that's what has happened, you know, there is remorse there. Let's see what else. I talk to you all the time. I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. That's interesting because, no, let's see, no, on and off. You guys are on and off. Okay. Are you guys off right now? Because it just seems here through the cards that there's remorse from your person's side. There could be telepathic communication going on here when you guys are not together. Energetically exchanging thoughts and feelings and emotions, perhaps. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's see what other energies are coming forward. He contacts you and then he stops talking. Okay, let's see. And perhaps that is where this is coming from. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. You know, especially when he just suddenly stops talking to you. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. We have incomplete. There are still so many unsaid things between us. Isn't that interesting? You know, especially when he stops talking. And then this is the next card, though. Apprehensive. Don't know if I'm cut out for this. You know, so there's a part of your person's energy where they doubt whether or not they have what it takes to be the person that you need them to be. And then look at this. We have an apology. even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. Okay, so it could be during those times when you're not spending time together and when things are on the offside between the two of you, recognizing that, you know, he hasn't exactly been the best person towards you. All right, so let's see what we can learn here. All right. And Shazia, you're next. You're after this one. No, not yet. You're next. Yeah, so if there is a bit of delay on your side, yeah, you're after Anna's reading. You guys haven't talked about your feelings, Anna? I do feel he holds himself back. You know, he might have feelings, but he's not exactly sharing it, you know, and that's why we have this incomplete energy and then the apprehension. And he's probably holding himself back, you know? No worries, Shazia. Yeah, you're up next. All right, what else do we need to know here? So we've got the Five of Cups, you know, not the easiest energy. Fives tend to be a little bit more on the challenging side. Anna, you know, we've got these 3 cups. So I don't know if your person has experienced heartbreak in their life, and not even recognizing the fact that they have these 2 cups representing true love right here. You know, that could be part of the blockage that they're creating, that he is creating for himself. So this could be something that your Aquarian here has to be able to heal. Let's see. What else here? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Anna, Sagittarius, and her person of interest, Aquarius. Wow, 10 of Cups. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles right here. Okay, so it's like there is a chance for real happiness here between the two of you, but I have a feeling he might have experienced negative things that has contributed to either him not investing in the connection, you know, holding back from saying what he needs to say, or as it says, you know, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. So he kind of holds himself back from diving in fully, if that makes sense, you know? And as you mentioned, you guys haven't really talked about your feelings, and he could be the type of person that's not very open about feelings and emotions there. You know, still so many unsaid things between us, but at the same time, not exactly opening up his heart space fully, you know? So that could be an issue there. Okay. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, look at this. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords. This is mental imprisonment when it comes to your Aquarian here. Okay, so the reason why he might not be very expressive is because he thinks too much, you know? He gets too saturated in negative thinking to the point where he doesn't say enough or doesn't tap into the real feelings of what it is that he needs or feels the need to say. And that could be when he stops talking also, and why you guys are on and off. When it gets too intense, it could be that your Aquarian ends up running away from the intensity of the connection. It could be something like that. But we also see the Knight of Wands, you know, the Knight of Wands, as we can see, fearless. They're not afraid to go after what it is that they want, but at the same time, they're not really ready for commitment. You know, as I mentioned earlier, the Knight of Wands can be looked at as a bit of a player, you know, not somebody who's really ready to settle down and offer this 10 of Cups, you know? And so if he created situations even before he met you where he ended up hurting people, you know, maybe he's still on that type of path. And so you got to be mindful if he does end up hurting you by abruptly stopping communication or not being open fully to what he needs to tell you. He could still be in that type of energy where he really just maybe wants to take things casual and not dive in too deep, and maybe wanting to get to know you, but then when it gets too serious or too intense, then he might back off a little bit. Interesting energy. Look at this, and now we've got the Two of Cups. So the Knight of Wands isn't ready for the intensity of this type of love. It could be there, but I feel when it comes to your Aquarian, they're not quite ready to go in that direction. Yeah, even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. And the thing is, they could very well be feeling those things, but just not overly expressive, you know? And if you guys are on and off, then the Six of Pentacles needs a little bit of work there, because this is about two people who are on the same page, who want the same things, putting in the work equally. You know, it is about equal give and take. And if you guys are in and out of each other's lives, and if the relationship is on and off, as you mentioned, then this is lacking. There needs to be work in that area in order to get things moving. So once you guys can actually interact in this way, then things will eventually speed up and pick up. You see how that works? And then we have the Emperor picking up off of your Aquarius's divine masculine energy. So if they can actually come towards you with the energy of the Emperor, then I feel, you know, he can take control of the situation and actually get things moving in the right direction for you guys to be able to experience this Two of Cups, where you can be together openly and fully in, you know, fully invested in the relationship. And the longer you guys continue to develop the partnership, then be able to experience something as amazing as that Ten of Cups, being able to find true happiness in each other and in the relationship, something that truly can withstand the test of time. And then we do have the Three of Cups coming through. So we see celebrations right here. So there can be good times for the two of you, but I feel your masculine here has a lot more work to do on themselves, not so much the connection. I feel a lot of it has to be put in towards their own healing, their own journey, to figure out their own shadows here, you know? That's just what I'm getting there. You're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Swords. All right, so give this one a particular time frame, I'd say, Anna, maybe 3 to 6 months. You know, I say see how things play out in the 3D. If nothing actually manifests for you guys where you're satisfied with the connection, where it's going better, then perhaps as the energy of the Queen of Swords is picking up off of your feminine energy, then you're perhaps being guided to cut him out and explore other options, you know, because you're not really meant to just put your life on hold waiting, right? And then this is the next card. So if things don't pan out, then you're meant to detach and you're meant to walk away and explore, you know, what else love and life can offer you. That's just how it's presenting itself here. And you've got the Sun. So there's one of two things that could play out here. You know, either it works out between you and your person and you get everything that you could have ever hoped for here, where everything really brings you the happiness that you deserve, or you cut this person out, you walk away from it, and that's what brings you the love that you're looking for. You know, so give this one a little bit more time, but not too much time. I say no more than 3 to 6 months, and pay attention to what's going on there. Okay, so I'm guided to pull a spirit message for you, just to give you an added message here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Anna, Sagittarius. And this message may or may not even have anything to do with your love life. This is just an extra message from your spirit guides. I was just guided to pull this one for you. There it is. We want you to know that your life is heading towards big changes this year. Please trust that we have your back throughout this period of transformation. We are sending you positive healing energy and spiritual enforcement to support you throughout this transitional phase. We are sending helpful people into your life to help support you. There will be some incredible surprises and blessings coming your way this year. So it can, of course, pertain to your special person, or it could be something completely brand new when it comes to love. All right, so definitely pay attention to what's going on around you and trust your instincts on this one. All right, and again, no more than perhaps 3 to 6 months, and then make your decision. Either cut it out of your life or see where it goes. You know, if there really is hope for you guys to work itself out and not have this in and out, on and off vibe in the partnership. All right, Anna, so I'll leave that there. I wish you the very best when it comes to your situation. Thank you so much. All right, so Shazia, you're next. Okay, thank you for waiting. All right, here we go. All right. Thank you for waiting. Okay. So anything Spirit wants to tell me about Capricorn? Yes, so be and you. Okay, let's see. What's the message today? All right, I am guided to pull from a different deck for you. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull, of course, from the Divine Masculine Confessions. I've done that for every one of them. I'm going to do that for you too, but I wanted to incorporate a different deck also. You're so welcome, Anna. Thank you. Okay, Shazia. So let's take a look at Sobi's energy here. I talk to you all the time. I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you are actually picking up off of that energy. I'm going to set it aside right here. So there could be telepathic communication from Sobi here, Shazia. Okay. That's interesting. This one's coming through again. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. Okay. And this one's coming through. We saw this one earlier also. I'm sorry for making your life uncomfortable with my in and out behavior. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Sobi Capricorn and Shazia Virgo. What else do we need to know, please? Okay. What else, please? I catch myself imagining our lives live together and how it would all work out. I know you would treat me like a king. Okay. Let's grab another message from the Divine Masculine Revelations deck. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Sobi Capricorn and the connection with Shazia Virgo. Apologies. Okay. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. Bottom of the deck. I believe this came through last time. Mute. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. Yeah. But we clearly see that regardless of that, he's still having these conversations with you. It could just be in his head. It could be in his dreams, but the conversations are still happening, you know? So maybe if you are picking up off of that same energy, maybe in your own dreams or just telepathically, you're feeling something, the conversations are happening, just not in the 3D, you know, if that makes sense. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shazia, Virgo, and Sobi, Capricorn. Divine soul connection, past life healing. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised to see that. You guys share that. Past life interaction. Fireworks, explosive sexual chemistry. Wow. We've got manifestation, mystical, the magic of you. And even though he's unable to manifest this in 3D, 5D is where it's at right now. Jeez, wow. Angels and spirit guides, what else, please? Faith, okay, letting go and letting God. This is one of those things where you just have to throw it out and trust that a higher power will be able to assist when it comes to this whole situation, because it's going to take that type of assistance to be able to help this along. Okay, so let's grab some tarot now and see what else we can learn here. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle for a little bit extra help with this one. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shazia, Virgo, and Sobi, Capricorn. We've got the Ace of Swords, so this is the breakthrough card. This is clarity. There's this need to really be open and honest with each other, but it's also a new opportunity, you know, at love. But first, certain things, when it comes to the whole equation, needs to be cut out, you know. Something does not need to be a part of the future when it comes to the connection. Angels and spirit guides, what else, please? We have the Christmas tree card coming through, so it could be during the holiday season. I forget what time frames came through last time, but latter half of this year seems to be where it's at, specifically Christmas time. So December could be when things come back together for the two of you, when you can start again. And then we have the Magician. Okay, so manifestation, a positive outcome, a rekindled romance during this time. So holiday season, that's where it's at. That could be giving us a time frame already. And I like how this is coming through. We have seen the Six of Pentacles so much today. And I really feel it's a very important, crucial part of a relationship where two people are on board. You guys really are ready to give fully of each other to each other, you know, being able to share each other's lives. Look at that. Here's the commitment that's possible. You guys are still coming through as two people who are meant to be. We've got some nice messages here this time. Six of Wands, success, victory, progress that can be made when it comes to the relationship. It really does come down to making different choices, you know, having options, yes, but choosing each other, you know, because you both have your own free will. Every person does, but making a conscious choice to choose each other all over again. And then we have Archangel Raphael coming through here to help you guys. So it does say, I am the angel that heals all wounds. Are you nursing a broken heart? I feel when it comes to both of you and your heart space, there's pain there, you know, because at the end of the day, you guys have love and feelings and emotions and attractions towards each other, but unable to come together, you know, and so there is this need to nurse that broken heart. And it says, I am here to assist on your healing journey. Let me remove the emotional baggage you've been carrying to lighten the burden from past relationships that are weighing you down. Let me help you heal your heart, your mind, your soul, your body. I'm here to aid in restoring your self-confidence, a healthy self-image, and to bring peace back in your life. So I really feel Archangel Raphael can help you guys on this journey. Let's see if you will get that communication. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. We've got the Ace of Cups, so there is the new beginning that's coming through here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the communication, Shazia, with the Judgment card. That for me represents communication. It's on its way. And a fresh energy from the Ace of Cups, a new beginning. And then being able to work together with the Three of Pentacles. All of those things, collaborating and working together, being able to share a life together. Yeah, it really does fall on Sobi's shoulders to be able to touch base, to be able to create movement. He needs to go through this awakening for himself in order to bring about communication. That is crucial here. In order for you guys to come back together. Let me just grab. I feel like coughing. Here I go again. Sorry. I really don't want to cough right now. But I'm not surprised. Hold on. I like to cough during your reading, Shazia. Oh my gosh. So why am I coughing? It's because you guys need to talk. You need to communicate, right? Ugh. Hold on one sec. Oh my God, why do I cough during readings? So yeah. I'm gonna put the music on because I know I'm gonna cough. Hold on. Hold on, people. Oh my God. Sorry. Okay, you guys did not need to hear that. Oh, goodness, girl. What do you put me through? Okay, talk. It's time to talk. It's like he needs to hurry up and talk already. I'm okay. I just cough whenever there's a blockage in the throat chakra. It's Shazia's fault. I'm kidding. But yeah, you guys, there has to be communication, and here it is, okay? So, all right, so Sobi will eventually communicate. That we see here. And I feel Archangel Raphael will certainly be able to help with that. Okay. And then I always sound so bizarre afterwards. Everyone in my family, they already know. They already know. Okay, so this is good because what you're ultimately wanting to know is if he's going to communicate. And I feel, yes, he will. Okay. And then we've got the Lover's card right here. So I know he loves you. I pick up off of that energy. This is the card of romance, of sexual attraction, wanting to come into union with you. So it does come down to him being able to make that decision, you know, to be able to come into union with you. So I really do feel it's just a matter of time, really. And look at that, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of feel, just based off of the readings that we've already done for you, that you guys really do make a very good compatible match. And yes, hit a bit of a blockage as far as coming together. But there's something about the energy when it comes to you and Sobi that's just really good. It really is. And you know that. You know that in your heart, you know? You're going to make me laugh. Oh gosh. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. So that's Sobi's energy coming in with the divine masculine. So he really does need to take control of this situation and do something about this because I feel he still wants you, which is why all of these conversations are happening perhaps in the 5D, for now. But there will come a day when that's not going to be the case, and he'll be able to tell you what it is that he really needs to tell you. And then we have the white rose here. So that's good because this is a card of humility. This is a card of purity and grace, new beginnings, and a new beginning when it comes to love. So that's good. And then we have the maple tree. So this is a card of restoring balance in the relationship. Okay. And it's also seasons that change. So, I mean, it's been a long time already. You've already seen the seasons change. You've already seen time that has passed and wondering, when is this going to happen? When is communication going to come? And what we do know for sure is communication will come. But when it comes to timing, time is just so difficult to pinpoint exactly when it's going to manifest. But I feel a pretty strong energy that he'll reach out, especially when the situation is ideal and he's got a clear path to be able to make that happen, And then we have the Nine of Cups. So this is satisfaction. This is emotional stability. This is a wish that can come true. So it's not impossible for all of these things to manifest between the two of you. And then we have the Oar of Fire. It's time to get moving. So in a way, this is a message for Sobi specifically. Shazia, telling him it's like, let's go already. It's time. Follow your passions. And you represent that passion, that dream. So in a way, the universe is wanting to light a fire under his feet to get going already. So many opportunities are presenting themselves to him and he needs to pay attention, take advantage of all of these amazing blessings, because if he doesn't do anything about it, then it ends up being a missed opportunity. And that's not something that he's going to want. He wants to be able to have these conversations in real life, not just in a dream, not just telepathically, not just 5D. This is something that he wants to be able to manifest for real, where he can touch you, be with you, kiss you, all of those intimate moments that you guys want to be able to share with each other. It's possible. And it falls on his shoulders to make that happen. And then we've got the High Priestess energy representing you as the divine feminine. And really all you need to do is trust that this can really happen. And then lastly, we've got the Angel of Hope. So first and foremost, this is already telling you guys that yes, there is hope to be able to manifest this, for this to be a reality someday. So it does say you've lost your way, your sense of direction, which way is up, which way is down, which way takes you away from who you are, and which way shows you the path you're meant to travel. And I feel, especially when it comes to Sobi, you represent that road that he's meant to travel and being guided back to you. That's why it says this is not the end. I'm here to help restore the faith within you to believe that this really can happen, to let you know that there is a ray of sunshine, a glimmer of hope that you fail to see. Open your eyes, I am here. So he's the one that needs to open his eyes to the possibility of you guys being able to find your way back to each other, because I really do feel it's possible. And as far as time frames, we are looking at the end of this year. So holiday season, specifically Christmas, it seems that's when it's coming through. Okay, so I will leave that there. I love you. Thank you for putting up with my coughing attacks. But I feel that that's a really nice message to give you an indication of when something can happen between the two of you. All right, Shazia, thank you. Thank you for waiting. And good luck. I really do hope you have that chance to hear from Sobi. It's time. It really is time. All right, so let me move on to the next one. Okay, here we go. All right, so Meg, you are next. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Shazia. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go, here we go. Let me do your reading here. Yes, please. Yes, keep me posted. All right, here we go, Meg. All right, would love to see what's next with Sean, Scorpio, Cancer, and how he's feeling about me. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at that energy, okay? All right, what deck am I drawn to here? All right. Okay, Sean, Scorpio. Alrighty. Are you guys together at this point in time, Meg, or in separation right now? Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so I've never been so turned on in all my life like I am with you. I mean, the attraction certainly is there. Okay. Let's see. If you guys are in separation, this is the next card. It does say memories. I'm really missing you lately. You guys are together. Okay, so there's nostalgia here. Was there ever a time when you guys were apart? There's some memories tied into this. Or it could simply be picking up off of the memories that you guys have already built together. But the attraction, I mean, we can't deny that one. That's coming through here very strongly. Okay, so let's go ahead and highlight that one. So never been so turned on. There's something about you that's coming through in that way. Okay. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Meg and Sean, Scorpio, Meg, Cancer. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Together, but we have some distance from where we live. Okay. That could be where this is coming from as well. If you guys are at a distance from one another and when you're not physically together, he misses you. It could be something like that. I want you to be the mother of our children. Okay, that's coming through here. If you guys have ever talked about long-term commitment or even marriage or starting a family, this is coming through. This is a part of the divine masculine energy that has crossed his mind, whether he's actually said it or not. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what else from Sean's divine masculine energy here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Meg, Cancer, and Sean, Scorpio. Okay. We have understanding. You're the only person who truly gets me. That's a really nice message, you know, to be able to connect in that way, to completely understand each other. All right. What else do we need to know when it comes to Sean's energy at this time, Scorpio? We have touch. I can still feel you. So I feel both of these messages right here, you know, missing you, the memories, and then being able to touch you when you're not physically there. That's when you guys are not together, in the sense that there's, you know, he could be on a trip somewhere or just not together with you at that point in time. And I feel he thinks about you. You're very much a part of the energy that surrounds him. Let's see. And this is coming through again. We've got gratitude. I'm a better person because of you. So whenever I see this, it reminds me of the impact that you have made in his life, you know, and really coming from a place of gratitude, very grateful that you guys have connected in this lifetime to begin with. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Meg, Cancer, and Sean, Scorpio. So what I see so far is the physical attraction. That's quite prominent here. We have the High Priestess picking up off of your divine masculine energy. So since what you're wanting to know is, you know, the feelings that he has about you, you're also being guided to trust what you already feel in your heart. And if what you're feeling is that he loves you, he cares for you, you know, you're on point. Let's see. We've got some beautiful cards here. We've got the Six of Wands, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it really is a part of your destiny to be able to experience really nice things when it comes to this partnership. If you guys are having some issues right now, or if you do run into any issues in the relationship, this is telling you here that you guys will be able to overcome it, that things can turn around rather quickly, perhaps, that you guys can have a very successful partnership that really can go the distance here. You know, I want you to be the mother of our children. I mean, that's not somebody who's just wanting a casual get together. You know, this is someone who wants to be able to live life with you. And then we have the Lovers card coming through here as well. So as I've already talked about earlier today, this is a card of decisions and choices, and the fact that the love is there, the chemistry, the attraction, which we've already seen. You know, I've never been so turned on in all my life like I am with you. Like, you stand out amongst the rest. There's something very special about the connection with you that really doesn't compare to anybody else that he's met or has been in a relationship with. And so if he wants you, excuse me, to be the mother of his children, to be, for example, his wife someday, then he needs to be able to make that known and to be able to do what's necessary in order to make that a reality. Okay, this is clarifying for me that he's willing to do that he is going to put in the work to make that happen, but he's also willing to not rush into that and really taking time to develop the relationship so that it can move in that direction. And we do see the Chariot. So this is a very nice vibe. First of all, you represent the Cancer here. The Chariot represents Cancer. And so this is telling you specifically, Meg, that there's a really good chance that when it comes to this partnership with Sean, you guys can have a very successful, wonderful partnership. So that looks great. He's also coming towards you with the energy of the King of Pentacles. Wealth and prosperity, first of all, that could be an indication that Sean either is already very successful in the business world, or he could certainly turn things around in his career to be able to embody the qualities of the King of Pentacles. In love, this is a masculine who really can sweep you off your feet. They're very giving, you know, very generous in nature, not just financially, not just monetarily, but also very giving of their time, of their heart. You know, this is somebody who really wants the kind of love that can last forever. That's this divine masculine. So if Sean is picking up off of that energy, then I feel you guys have what it takes for the partnership to turn out really beautifully. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. So this for me is coming through as future marriage, and there are references to starting a family here. Okay, children, families, beautiful outcome to the relationship. And then you've got the Nine of Cups. That's followed by the Sun. And then we've got the Four of Wands coming through right there. Divine masculine energy coming in with the Emperor. So all very positive messages. Okay, a wish that can come true when it comes to the relationship. The Sun, of course, can embody such positive energies, it's joy, it's success, it's a reason to celebrate something in your life. It's a very positive vibe, you know, happiness, as we can see right there. And then you've got the Four of Wands right next to it. So this could actually be a twin flame connection between the two of you. So once again, this could be a celebration. Two cards really picking up off of celebratory type energies, as is the Ten of Cups. So I can't help but feel that this could lead towards marriage someday, long-term commitment, starting a family, sharing a home together, all of the wonderful milestones that you really would want to experience with somebody. And then this right here, another card of celebrations, you know, being able to share those celebrations with family, with friends, with the people that matter in your lives. And here we are again with the Six of Pentacles. So it really does come down to two people wanting the same things. And if what you guys want is to live the rest of your lives together and to, let's say, get married and start a family and have all of your dreams manifest, then this is what it is that you need to do it together and to give to each other equally, because that right there is a really good combination along with the Ten of Cups and the Sun. Very happy, you know? So that's fantastic, honestly. Let's see what else. Look at this. And now you're coming in with the energy of the Empress. So you guys really are divine counterparts here. Look at that. The Emperor and the Empress. Divine counterparts. You guys fit each other like a glove. Same energy. And so I feel the eventual outcome here looks really good. You've got the Sun. You know, that's a part of your journey with Sean. So it looks fantastic as far as the direction that it's going. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything of concern here. Look at this. And we have another set of cards that are divine counterparts. So King and Queen of Pentacles. You could both be very giving to each other, or you could both be quite successful in the business world as well as in your love lives. You see that? So King, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, and Empress. This represents your divine feminine energy as well as Sean's divine masculine energy. And you guys are a perfect match here. Okay, so I love how that's coming through. So I would say, as far as his feelings for you, he sees you as the one. He sees you as the person that he wants to build a life with, that the love is there. The attraction certainly is there. All right, Meg, so I will leave that there. Beautiful reading, beautiful messages. I really like how that presented itself here. So hopefully that really does give you an indication that the relationship is on solid ground here. Okay, so continue to develop it and see where it goes in the future. It looks amazing, honestly. I love that. Let's see, all sounds amazing. Do you have any idea of timing? Let's see. Let's grab some time frames. Let's take a look. Let me grab my time frame deck here. All right, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Meg, Cancer, and Sean, Scorpio. Please give us a time frame as to when a possible engagement might happen. Ooh, on your birthday? Oh my gosh. On your birthday, that is what's coming through here. So you might just get a huge surprise for your either upcoming or next birthday. Oh my. Whoa. So you're Cancer. We're looking at June and July here. Unbelievable. So I'm going to leave it at that, because that's a very specific time frame, a very specific message that's telling you when something might happen here as far as timing for the engagement. So it could happen pretty soon. All right, so I'll leave that there. That looks amazing. All right, so Cameron, do we have any more? Is that everything? That's everything? Okay, so I think, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here today. Everybody that took the time to really join us and share your time with us, we appreciate it. So how long have we been on? So we're looking at almost 3 hours. Thank you guys so much. Yes, please definitely keep me posted. I'd love to know. All right, so enjoy the rest of your days, days, and the week ahead, guys. And we'll announce the next live stream coming through here on YouTube. And definitely pay attention to the announcements that we have in the community tab, as we'll be announcing some future live streams that we have on Twitch as well. If you don't already follow us there, we do something very similar as what we've done for this live stream, where we start off with a general love forecast and then open it up to whoever's interested in getting a personal mini reading. So let's just say you end up missing our YouTube live stream. You're always welcome to join us on Twitch. All right, so I'll see you guys next time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is that you're watching from. Thank you. See you next time.